Hello.
Hi, Felili. We're here to ask you 73 questions.
Oh my God, 73 questions, too much, but come in. Do you mind taking off your shoes?
Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, what's that smell?
Oh, okay, so I love having candles all over the house because it just sets the mood. This is a new one that I have. It's Earl Grey tea and it's got scents of bergamot, lime, musk, and it's just like nice and calming.
Do you actually know what bergamot is?
That's a good question. I think it's like some sort of like fruit, citrus fruit.
It's a plant that produces the bergamot orange, which looks like a lime and gives a citrus scent.
Huh, interesting. Anyway, do you want to go in here?
Do you prefer cotton or wooden wick candles and why?
Oh my gosh, for sure, wooden wicks because they just give this like ambience that you can only really get in a wood fire or like a fireplace, so it just makes it even more cozy and crackling. Can you hear it? It's like you're lighting a mini little fireplace at home. Anyways, so we'll put that here.
Nice. Is Earl Grey your favorite tea?
Actually, no, I love my teas. Love my teas and coffees. But I enjoy this one called Muscat Oolong because oolong is like really strong and muscat is a type of grape. So it just creates this nice fruity, strong black tea, which is like so good. And Boba Guys actually does the best Muscat Oolong milk tea. Ah!
Sounds nice. Do you have it here?
I don't. I did have one packet, but I finished it. But can I offer you to some green tea?
Sure.
Nice. I love teas because they're packed with polyphenols, antioxidants, so it's kind of like anti-aging in a cup. Who wouldn't want that, right? So here you go.
Thank you.
Nice and hot. Shall we cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers. You know how you're supposed to drink tea? You're supposed to like...
I'm Emma Carney, and I'm a tea expert.
Yes. You're supposed to like use the whole nasal passage. Just like... I don't know how to do it. But you're also supposed to do that with coffee, I learned, just so it like travels through the whole olfactory system and you can smell it and it's a whole thing.
Thank you.
Of course. Boing!
What's the best part about living in New York City?
Oh, there are plenty of things, but one of them is, you know, when you just want some peace and quiet, you go by the window and you hear sirens, you hear babies crying, you look out the window and you see the opposite building's living room, and it's just so lovely. No, but I actually love, you know, the New York white noise. Love you, New York! Anyways.
Oh wait, what's that behind the plant?
Ah! Okay, well, first of all, hi plant! Behind it is our new addition, actually. This is the 107 Micro Drizzle Hydra Toner, and I love toners like this because you just basically layer it onto your skin, and it's just like, you know, the way you would water a plant, but you're watering your face. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but sparkling hydration. Yes, and it's beautiful! Thank you.
What's your favorite thing to do in this room?
Oh my gosh, that's a hard question. I'm actually just waiting for like all this furniture to come because I used to live with a roommate, but she moved out, so I took over, and I love doing nothing. But recently, I've put my little mask tray right next to here, and while I'm watching my documentaries, I'll just kind of pick from any of these that I feel like, rip it open, chill with my mask, and you know, it's it's kind of nice. I think people think that masking is actually quite tedious, or they have to make or go out of their way to do it every week. But if you just put it in places that are very convenient, it makes it less of a chore. So that is my tip for if you want to mask. And I think I do it maybe 1 to 2 times a week. You know, you could do it every day. That's a little bit much, but yeah, depends. Doink.
What's your biggest weakness?
Oh, we're going deep. Well, actually, my weakness is like collecting sentimental things. So I have this hoarder tendency where I'll keep like packages and ribbons and boxes, and I have every letter from like ex-boyfriends to friends to birthdays since I was, I don't even know, 8 years old. I even brought it to New York when I came over, so you'll find all my closets are just jam-packed with like skincare, boxes, ribbons that I'll probably never use again. Let's not look at that. And then I'll have like more skincare here. There's a little bit under there. So yes, let's not.
What's this? Do you play?
This is my keyboard. Yes, I dabble in it. Let me play you something. Oh. Oh, anyway, concert's over. Okay, so now you'll walk into my small hallway, because something you might not have known about New York, or maybe you did, is the apartments are quite small. So this is my bathroom. Doink.
What's the most used product in your bathroom?
Actually, I feel like of all the products, the ones in the bathroom are the most well used, right? So I guess my shampoos. I don't wash my hair every day because it's, you know, I don't know, dry shampoo. But when I do, I love using this Kristen S clarifying shampoo. It's like a micellar one that suds really nicely, and it gives me a little bit of volume and just makes it feel nice and clean, and it smells really good, and the pink is so cute, so I love it. And then on other days where I want more like scalp care, I obviously love the Juan scalp shampoo as well as the conditioner, and I feel like it actually helps me wash, like the washes in between are less, so it stays healthy and non-greasy looking for longer. And especially if you have dandruff or like dry scalp, it really helps rebalance it. So yes, that's a little bit. I obviously use my toothbrush every day. And yeah.
What's the best cleansing tip you've learned over the years?
Oh, cleansing. You gotta cleanse every day, morning and night, no matter what skin type you are. But I think is actually the most effective tip is double cleansing. So my holy grail is the Then I Met You Living Cleansing Balm. Look at it, so well loved, second pot. I don't even know why I still have this even though it's all gone. That's how much I love it. I have to get another one. So that's the balm that I use, and then I'll just follow it with a cleanser. You guys know I've been using the 107 Chaga cleanser, which is really good. So pairing that up, it just gives the nicest kind of soft, thorough cleanse. Another thing that I use every day is the toilet, but let's not get into that.
Tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact. Well, I'm the oldest of 5. 5.
Oh wow. How old is your youngest sibling?
Oh God, that's a really hard question. I think he's 14.
You don't know?
It's hard to keep track when there's 4 of them, you know?
What's your favorite meal of the day?
Ooh, definitely dinner, because I don't wake up early enough for breakfast. And dinner time is when I can come home and just like zen. So I love cooking, so dinner.
Do you prefer rice or noodles?
Oh my God. I think my heart has to go with rice, all types of rice. Because you know when you just miss it, when you haven't had it for a while, that's when you know you need something in your life. Apart from that, there's this video of someone who, used the rice water, spritzed it on their face, and it really brightened and cleared it up. So they tried that for a month, and now I want to try it again. It was definitely something my mom told me about back in the day, and I never believed her. But yeah, that's just the wonders of rice. You can eat it, you can put it on your face. We also have like the Beauty of Joseon arbutin and rice serum that's new to the store, and I've been using that for about a month now, and it's so good for hyperpigmentation. So anything that you can kind of, eat, ingest, put on topically is a win.
What's your favorite topic to talk about?
Oh, there are many. I love talking about all the documentaries that I've been watching, whether it's a crime thriller, murder mystery, nature documentary, anything about the world, space. There's one called One Strange Rock that I recommend all of you watch. It's so good. It's like nature and space merged together. Excellent. Meet my friend, by the way. She doesn't have a name, so I'm taking suggestions. I love dolphins, so yes.
Do you take any supplements, vitamins, or probiotics?
I feel like I should say yes, but no. But speaking of probiotics, we do have a lot of skincare that contains probiotics, and it's basically the good bacteria, right? Our skin is full of good bacteria, bad bacteria that makes up the acid mantle to keep our skin barrier nice and healthy. So ones that Rowena and I love is the line from Neogen. This is their double action serum, and it comes in this like cool duo step 1, step 2. That's a serum. And then they also have their probiotics relief cream, and it's this beautiful gel consistency that even for her dry skin, she absolutely loves. Like, I think this is one of her holy grails. And remember how I was talking about I love muscat, which is a type of grape? This whole range has this very slight scent of like, grape. It's so good. Ding.
Can you show us what's in your skincare cabinet?
Oh my god! Do you really want to see that? That's a lot of mess, but okay, so we have some here. You guys have seen this. I try to organize it, but it just doesn't stay very organized because it's always chopping and changing. So there's that. And then I have some extra here, more here, and sometimes my pimple patches up here.
Wow, you have so much. How do you pick which one to use?
I don't actually pick. So on a daily basis, I just leave the ones that I'm currently using right in front of me because I feel like, the paradox of choice. If you have too many options, you can't make any decision. So if I want to try something out, I'll just leave it right in front of me. I come out of the shower and I'm like, okay, it has to be from here. And that's how I go about it.
Okay, so this is a good one. What is your idea of a perfect date?
Okay, honestly, haven't been on a date for a hot second, hour, year, whatever it is. But I'm from Australia and we're really big on beaches. I love the beach. I think it gives such a good perspective about things. Everything's open, and just hearing water is actually very calming, and the seagulls. So I love everything about that. And one thing that I love more is kind of like the beach vibes, especially with hair. So I really like that kind of unkept, just got out of bed, like beach wave. So I'll come out of the shower and I'll use the volume cream, which gives the hair a nice, like thicker hold, especially if you have thin hair. It makes it nicer to kind of style. And then I'll shoot some dry powder shampoo into the roots because sometimes, my Asian hair, it's just too like slick, it's too clean, and I want a little bit of texture, so I'll put some of this in there, which acts as a volumizing spray. And then in the mid areas to the ends, I'll shoot some of the ocean mist, reminds me of home, and it just gives such a nice natural texture where it's like you just came out of the beach, reverse Baywatch. It's like coming out of the water. Just go like this. And you can use it on dry and wet hair, and it just gives you like a very natural look.
What's your favorite song and why?
Oh, okay. So there's this one guy called Zach Abel that I've been loving, and it's called Be Kind. Anything, I'll be kind to you. Anyway, you get the point. Kindness.
Well, thank you for having us today. We gotta go. It's late.
Okay, well, thank you for coming, and I hope you come again soon. Bye.
Well, actually, one last question. So what's something you learned this week?
Okay, there was a quote in our newsletter, and it's, a woodpecker can tap 20 times on 1,000 trees and get nowhere, but stay busy. Or he can tap 20,000 times on one tree and get dinner. So I just thought that was such a beautiful quote about perseverance. And you know, sometimes we like to just try a bunch of different things, but we don't finish anything, or we just get disheartened and we lose kind of motivation. But this quote really just reminded me, just if you stick to one thing, even though it's really hard during it or you feel like giving up, the best thing to do is just to keep going with it, and that will train you, I don't know, the life skills I feel like we all need. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks.
Subscribe and open your notification bell.